Hari Om Namaskar to all of you. I have received a question from Shruti Krishnamurti. She writes, Hari Om Guruji, I listened to you and your master experiences. I have a question. Do your parents are aware of all this? How did you choose all your masters? One more curious question. How did you develop that confidence and faith that Lord is the doer? And how did you practice love all, serve all? Sometimes when we go down to the level of the disciple and start mixing with them, they ask many funny questions, which I am not bound to answer. But still, I am choosing to answer this question. My parents were not aware of it. You must be wondering, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, that's all the days. In school days, you will be with the parents. And how can it be managed? Being in the forest, is it not? Because if I say my parents are not aware, next question will be that. So I am answering that also. When I asked this very same question to Aramudan on the second or the third day of my visit to him, he said, Parthasarathi will take care. When I asked such question with Narayan Nambudiri, he said, Guruvayurappan will take care. When I asked Maharishi Rajar the very same question, he said, Bhagavati will take care. Actually, they took care. I will attend class and come home. There will be somebody else at home. Who was at home? Because sometimes it will become very difficult for me to continue the conversation, because my mother would have had a conversation with a decoy of me at home. And that conversation will continue. When I come home, I used to find the decoy going behind. There used to be a small kitchen garden. It's a very small. There used to be always one banana plantain tree. The decoy will go and vanish inside. Parthasarathi did take care. Parthasarathi was taking care. Guruvayurappan was taking care. Bhagavati was taking care. So at every point of time, I was being taken care of. Because the masters always said that Prayoga Vidya is not a joke. And to learn it, you must have absolute secrecy. You cannot divulge it to everyone. That was one of the conditions that every master laid to me. And I didn't go in search of any master. They came to me. Shruti should have read my books and previous posts. She will come to know how I came across every master. There was no choice for me. They just came. Absolute miracle. Lord is there at every point of time, was there at every point of time, even today at every point of time. He is there shielding me. When the Lord does so many things, who else can be the doer? I was not the doer. Lord is the doer. When I was very young itself, I had such experiences, real-time experiences, where at home they never felt my absence. My friends never felt my absence. My relatives never felt my absence. I was everywhere. And I am not the person. It was the Lord. So much has happened. So many things have happened. Will it not sink into the person that he is not the doer? In your case also it is happening. But the problem is you don't realize. Lord may be playing some leelas at home, which you may not be knowing, you may not be observing. Even if you observe, you will think that it is coincidental or just like that. You never bring that third dimension called Lord into your mind. Many dimensions. Because we have always lived a life taking things for granted, that we are the doers. We have always thought we are doing, I am doing. I have achieved this, I have achieved that, I have done this, I have done this. Never we thought that Lord is the doer. Never even an iota. You may do puja, you may go to temple, you will do panaskaras, you will read Vishnu Sahasranamam, you will read Lalita Sahasranamam, you will do Narayaniyam, Parayanam. All the things you would do Parayanam. Yes, day and night. But your ego will not go down even an inch. What is the point in your doing so much? And it not reflecting in your behavior. But still there is a point, because continue to do probably at some point of time. At least when you become very helpless, when you become totally helpless, at that point of time at least it may dawn on your mind that you are not the doer. When things are okay, when we are very healthy, when we are young itself, accepting Lord as the doer is the best. But that doesn't come into mind because the ego is the biggest spoiler. That too is his Leela. I don't know why he kept ego. Okay. He made some people with a lot of ego, he made some people with no ego or lesser ego. Probably people with ego can learn from these people, and these people can also know where the ego takes them. So, mutually certain things happen. There are always different classes of people who have been created by the system of creation, the universal consciousness, the Lord. It has created various so that we can learn better. By seeing them, we can learn better. That's how You are supposed to see things and learn. At every point of time, you are supposed to learn. When so many things happened when you were very young itself, it went very deep into the soul. Of course, my past. My past was also the same. I was in the same field of Prayoga. The masters came to reveal the past. Slowly we start seeing the past. Even today, I can see the past with Master's grace, Lord's grace. So we know what we were. You do not know what you were. That is the problem. Had you known what you were, you may not be what you are. You will be a much different person. When I mean you, it's not Shruti. I mean everyone. Please remember. Don't think it's only towards Shruti. It's not for her alone. It is for every person. Have you understood? The Lord is the doer. What have we got to do? We have nothing else to do. We have nothing else to do. We can keep on talking his leelas and we can keep on talking his wonders. He does so many wonders. We can keep discussing all those things. That's all we can do in life. And we must be thankful to him that he has given us an opportunity to be together and discuss about it. That is also his grace. Without his grace, nothing can happen in one's life. This is sure. It is purely his grace, which is the reason why we both are now interacting through this medium. You are asking me question, I am also replying. Of course, probably my entire life, what I would have told you may not be even 5% or 3% of what all has happened. Because so much of stock is there. I can keep talking every day, but I have work to also do. I am not the doer. Incidentally, I have to be there at a particular point of time, and I am there at that point of time. That's all, nothing more. It's Lord's will that I am there. Is it? So Lord is there in anything and everything. And please remember, like you thinking about Lord, Lord keeps thinking about you. I will tell you a small story from Bhagavatam. Narada went to see Krishna. Rukmani said, just wait. Krishna is in puja. My husband is in puja, please wait. Narada was simply surprised. We all think that he is the Lord. And if he is going to pray to somebody, we can very well pray to that person. Why to pray to him? Am I allowed to go and see? Yeah, you are allowed. The puja room is there on the right. You just go there. You can see it. He went. There was one small copper vessel. Very sincerely, Krishna was doing puja. He offered argyam, padyam, achamniyam, everything. Then he offered some fruits. Flowers were there. Then Karpura Arati. Then he showed that plate to Narada. Narada took it. Lord himself is doing puja. Okay, Narada took it. Then Narada asked, what is this, Lord? We are all thinking you are the Lord. And you are worshipping, and that too one small vessel. What is this? Krishna said, you just Take the vessel and see what is there. Narada was scared. Lord is doing puja to a vessel, then it must be carrying some 22,000 volts. He was literally scared to touch the vessel, but Lord prompted him, please take it, just see it. Narada saw inside there was only sand. Some sand was there. Narada asked, Lord, you simply worship sand, nothing else. Don't call it sand. You do not know the value of it. I will tell you. Everybody is sitting down and they are calling me Krishna, 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 on account of which I have become Bhagavan. Bhagavan means blessed one. Because repeatedly people are calling me by name, Krishna, 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 Narayana, 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 Bhairava, Bhairava, Bhairava. Repeatedly they are all calling me by name. Repeatedly calling me, chanting that name, repeatedly chanting, it has become a blessing to me. And I have become a blessed one, hence I am Bhagavan. All such people, when they walk on the road, I just remove one small bit of sand below their feet. They would have walked above some sand. As they walked, I collected that one small, put it inside this. Like this is the collection of all my devotees. I keep chanting their name like they are chanting my name. So this is the relationship between Bhagavan and Bhagavata. Lord keeps thinking you. Umpteen number of times he keeps thinking about you, whether you think about him or not. He is very much concerned. This is what Bhagavatam says. So, the faith has its roots in its past. The soul is aged, lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores of years. The soul is aged. The faith is deep inside the soul. It doesn't come in one day. So remember this. Anyway, I thought let me clarify Shruti today, because today morning I saw her message on the messenger. So I thought let me clarify. God bless you all. Enjoy life. Be happy.